National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
First and 10 at the
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Going right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Brings up third and 2.
Now on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The PAT is up and good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Garden, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down right now.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Tigers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now, it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Going up top. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. 49-yard Falcons offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit, and as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's done. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice game.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. He's going to tuck it and go.
Holding offense.
They'll look to throw again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw yet again. Going over the middle, this one is complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Forced out left. They'll try and get there on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the 1st down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Now a handoff, running right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. Drive will begin there. The Tigers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
There's no real fancy explanation here, Mike. He just flat out beats the guy in front of him, and I don't think they could have drawn up a better start here in the opening quarter.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
1st down.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Quickly to the outside and complete. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now, faking the give, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
In a fourth down.
The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Tigers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. And if he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. Try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 33-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
On third down, they'll... And this one is recovered by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Tigers' offense ready to take over once more. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And it's going to be taken down right right at midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We'll try the zone read on first and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happens.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. His throw left side is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And that is no good. He missed it. And the score remains tied at 7.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
On first and 10. Nope. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Tigers offense ready to see what they can do. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. Now give up the middle, and they'll take this down inside of 35. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. On the ground, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Back to throw. This one caught at the 4. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and you got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the visitors get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Tigers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And this time they'll just keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on Carolina. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is the big tight end. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Condors move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is the Commanders' wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Commanders find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They'll stick with him again. Lots of space past the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes are downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Tigers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
That's good for a Tokyo first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the ground, the first down run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken back. From the 31, here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one complete to Higgins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. And a Tokyo
Now, faking the give. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's on. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
First down, Tigers.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Complete to
2nd down
37.
and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
To go.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
And here we find the best laid laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll run again.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Tigers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 5. And a Tokyo 1st down.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 21.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 3rd down, 3 to go. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds down at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Go to the draw play here on 2nd down. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Tokyo. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Falcons 7.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
43-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air. One more. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level, playing and giving the ball away.
The Tigers offense ready for this next possession. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. They're trying to get another possession now and build on this lead. They're running on the inside handoff. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge gain to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made. That is Williams.
The 1st down pass.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Send a man in motion right.
at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Largely forgettable performance from this offense up into this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Tigers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At the 13-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Tokyo first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running backs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass, and that will be a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down.
33-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. He'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
7.
Quick hitting slant there. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
For a Tokyo first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Tigers.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Handoff here, up the middle, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Stop short of the goal line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth
No
down.
gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
You know, like anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's fourth down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that first down marker, and get off the field on fourth down.
Drive will start on the ground, and showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now a second and 6.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught for 3. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Tigers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now a give up the middle. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Set to go now on first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win for our visitors. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.